Greetings. Welcome to another video in our series of videos on liberalizing inter-African trade in wild meat. This video series is brought to you by the African Wildlife Economy Institute at Stellenbosch University in South Africa in partnership with the Atlas Network. Thank you for watching.
In this video, I'll be speaking about the African Continental Free Trade Area. This is an exciting opportunity for Africa, and despite being in its infancy, is also an opportunity for the wild meat industry to trade formerly harvested meat with neighbors and other countries in the continent. I'll speak to the origins of the agreement as well as research conducted by other organizations that highlight the possibilities that the free trade area presents the continent with. The African Continental Free Trade Area has the potential to liberalize trade in Africa, and in today's discussion, we look at the trade in wild meat in particular. It is an agreement between African countries that creates a continental free trade area, which typically aims for the reduction of tariffs and, important for this research, the removal of non-tariff barriers to trade. It is expected to be a driver of economic growth and development in the continent. The AfCFTA is one of the flagship projects of the African Union's Agenda 2063, the Africa we want. It is an ambitious continental free trade agreement, and it is the world's largest free trade area with 55 member states in one market. By eliminating barriers to trade in Africa, the objective of the AfCFTA is to significantly boost intra-African trade, particularly trade in value-added production and trade across all sectors of Africa's economy. The African Union also estimates that this is a potential $3.4 trillion market with around 1.3 billion people in the area. This amounts to a significant market to have access to for all types of industry, but including industries such as the wild meat industry. The World Bank, the African Union, the IMF, and other organizations have published research data that express the potential benefit of the AfCFTA to the continent. Outcomes such as economic integration, increased investment, a boost in trade, better jobs, a reduction in poverty, and increased shared prosperity in Africa are ones that the continent welcomes. Estimates indicate that the intra-African trade could be boosted by as much as 52.3%. But importantly and most significant to this research is that the African Union estimates this will be double if non-tariff barriers are also significantly reduced. What's important to note in the reports relating to the potential of the AfCFTA is that the benefits would not only extend to intra-African trade, but the increased investment, etc., is also expected to lead to increases in export to the rest of the world by about 32% by 2035, according to the World Bank. The slide before this paints the picture of the potential of the AfCFTA as a whole across a range of goods imported and exported within the continent. So, what's the potential for the wild meat industry? In one of the stakeholder presentations a few weeks ago, I made the point that even if only half of the 1.3 billion people estimated to be within this market ate 1 kg of formerly traded wild meat a week, this is a large market for wild meat, or a large potential market at least. So what is detracting from this potential? In the context of this research, it is largely non-tariff barriers and a shortage in access to information and capacity building in the use of and options related to international trade. I focus on non-tariff barriers in the next video in this series. I explain what they are and provide examples from the AfCFTA NTB mechanism. I also propose recommendations to improve access to the potential of intra-African trade and the reduction in non-tariff barriers related to wild meat.
Increasing the trade in wild meat across the African continent is a key research area for the Institute. We see international trade of wildlife products as critical to the conservation of landscapes and wildlife on the continent and to the enhancement of local livelihoods and to community well-being. For more information on our work, please visit our website. Also join us on social media. You'll find us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Thank you again for watching this video.